Hello, everyone out there. My name is Shaniqua, and this is my page. Sorry for the quality. I was kind of just moving it, but anyway, that is horrible. Okay, so tonight I'm gonna talk about basically starting over. Like I'm piggybacking off of Insecure episode 4, season 3, episode 4. Basically it was Issa moving into her new apartment, and what triggered me, whatever, or like what's been on my mind or like my heart for like the last couple of weeks, whatever, has been like starting over. And I had talked to my partner because I asked her one day, and I was like, I feel like ranting, like what should I rant about? And it was basically like the same thing, like, starting over and being comfortable with the changes that come with it, because you're really unsure and you don't know what to do. And like sometimes you have to first start with yourself. You have to ask yourself, like, what do I want? Like, what am I asking for? This little badass boy right here, he was gonna get his ass whooped. Anyway, excuse me. But like sometimes you gotta stop and you gotta really be like, okay, you know what? Am I just complacent with my life like right now? Like you have to really just ask yourself, like, am I doing this just to do it, or like, is this really my passion? Is this really what I want to do? Am I really happy doing this shit? Because some people, like, and I'm starting to like even realize, like, my passion is honestly being a mother to my kids. Like, I love being a mother to my kids. I love being able to be there for them. I love being able to go to my daughter's school and sit down in the classroom, and just watch her and just look at her function, and for hella long, I had just been asking God, like, God, or the universe, whoever you pray to, whatever. I was just like, put me in a position to where I can be there for my kids more. I'm like, whether that be I quit this job and I go find something else to do, whether it be I actually find my passion and my passion actually gets me paid, which I'm praying for. But it was just like put me in that position, and I was scared as fuck. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I kept saying, just quit your job, Shay. You feel me? And just go back to school. Just major in, something that'll get you towards where you want to go, whatever. And then it was like, no, just go pick up a trade or whatever. And then it just kept saying, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And lo and behold, I hurt myself at work, and now I'm off work. Now I am at home with my kids because I'm on leave. So it's like now I'm in that position, and I'm not saying this is the perfect position, but sometimes you just have to trust the process. And if you don't, sometimes the shit'll work out in a way you'll be like, damn. Like I still kind of got what I wanted, kind of, sort of, and like now, yeah, I am looking like what the fuck I'm gonna do, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, I asked for something and I kind of got what I wanted. So I just have to learn how to let go of all my fears, let go of what's holding me back from being me, let go of what's holding me back from being great. Sometimes you have to really let go of your fears, and you have to stop and just say, you know what, I'm gonna let go of this job because this job ain't shit. They fucking up my peace. Your peace is very important. Don't ever in the fucking world let somebody tell you your peace is not the most important thing to you. People, and it's starting to pop up more and more and more. And don't get me wrong, some motherfuckers are using it as an excuse, and it's not an excuse. People live with mental illness daily. And that's what I'm talking about, like mental illness. That shit is real, and people don't understand. Like, you may feel like, oh, I'm just crazy. You may be talking shit like, oh, I'm just crazy. But bitch, no. You may really have mental illness issues. And you may not see it like that because you just, get high to pass to calm yourself down. But no, bitch, you really got problems. And that job not helping you. That job is adding on to that stress. That job is adding on to all that fucking anxiety that you got. Sometimes you have to remove yourself from that shit, and you have to go and find something that is going to give you peace of mind, because that is helpful to your daily life. Like, sometimes you gotta let that nigga go. Sometimes you gotta let that bitch go, because it's not worth it. Like, and this is something I'm gonna really talk about for probably the next 5 minutes, whatever. So you can tune in or you cannot, but I would really appreciate you if you do tune in. But in relationships, you have to stop feeling like, okay, because we've been together for umpteen ass years or whatever, we got to stay together. What has that done for you, though? If y'all fighting and arguing all the time, what is that doing for y'all? What are y'all doing? Are y'all exercising y'all vocal cords? My nigga? Like, are y'all exercising y'all vocabulary? Like, what? Like, that shit ain't getting y'all nowhere. Let that shit go. Let it go and come anew. Sometimes people feel like, okay, we in it for the kids, but y'all really don't be happy. Y'all really be low-key cheating on each other. Y'all really be low-key out here, you feel me, doing each other hella dirty. Or it could be high-key. And it's like, why even put each other through that type of shit? Like, why? Why go through that negative-ass energy with somebody for them kids? Trust me, they would be better off with their parents being separate and happy than being together and toxic as fuck and then get showing them bad habits. And then y'all grow up and the kids grow up and then y'all be sitting back and y'all be feeling like, damn, I regret the hell of shit. Like, because I don't want y'all to think that shit is cool now. Because now your son out here treating bitches crazy and you got to get the phone calls of, Miss So-and-so, can you please tell your son to come and get his shit because he got me fucked up? You know, or you got to get that call that your daughter's going to jail because she done bust a nigga fucking windows open because you used to bust her daddy. This shit is not worth it, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Like, it's okay to say, you know what, I used to be a hood rat, now I don't want to be a hood rat no more. It's okay to say I used to be a hoe, now I don't want to be a hoe no more. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay to say that shit really is stressful, it's really tiring, and it's fucking with my body. Because it do. It fuck with your body. It fuck with your body. Like, it really the fuck do. Like, the shit fuck with your skin. It fuck with your hair. All that shit. Half of the time you hoes don't have no edges and don't be understanding why. It's because that nigga stressing you the fuck out. Let that shit the fuck go. Y'all be thinking these bitches out here doing hella drugs. Nah, they smoking weed. But that nigga is fucking stressing them out. They friends is stressing them out. Because they friends is stealing from them and sleeping on their couches and shit. And using up all their motherfucking funds and shit like that. You know that they friends is, sis, I need help with this, and sis, I need help with this. Having them go out here and do hella illegal shit and getting them caught up and shit like that. Sleeping with their fucking boyfriends and shit like, and lying and shit like that. They friends got them calling them out here every other weekend to go fight a bitch because you can't fight and shit like that. That shit be stressful. And it be like, sis, you don't even realize how much you stressing out your sis. Like, no tea, no shade. Like, no tea, no shade to nobody. Like, you don't even realize how much you stressing out your sis because she's trying to be there for you all the motherfucking time. But it's like, sometimes she really can't, and she really doing it just so that she can be that good friend for you. Like, you gotta let that friend go because that shit is stressful. That motherfucker gotta grow up on their own. You feel me? You can't keep letting friends and boyfriends and girlfriends stress you out. Sometimes you have to just say no love lost, but I have to go right because you going left. You feel me? And I'm not going that way no more. You feel me? I can't take it. I want to come anew. I want to be a different person. You feel me? And it don't mean that you gotta be like spiteful and petty with this shit. You can just be like, you know what? Agree to disagree. No love lost. But I just can't deal with you on a day-to-day basis no more. You feel me? Like, let it go. Like, sometimes you gotta let that shit go. Sometimes you gotta dead shit because at the end of the day, you got motherfuckers that, you know, you didn't know from way back when that'll do you dirty. You got motherfuckers that you done met yesterday that'll probably treat you better than your own blood sometimes. This camera is shitty. I have to actually buy a camera, y'all, so bear with me. But with that being said, you have to stop judging shit by time and just start judging shit by what it is. You feel me? If it don't feel right, let it go. Drop it. Drop it. If you in that fucking apartment, bitch, and you been staying there and you just feel like every time you walk in you get depressed, let that shit the fuck go. Let that furniture go. Let that paint go. Go to the motherfucking Home Depot and get you some shit to decorate your house and make you feel good when you walk in that motherfucker. You feel me? Or even do yourself a better. Go find you a better apartment. You feel me? Go find you a better car. If you driving that car every fucking day and that motherfucker, when you get in there, you feel like this is just not a car I should be in. I'm too fly for this car. Go buy you another car. Go trade that motherfucker in. Go sell that motherfucker. Save you up some money. If you look at your account, bitch, and your account is depressing, bitch, you gotta let some of them bad habits go. You gotta let all that getting high shit go. You gotta let all that being cute shit go. Sometimes you gotta go through a couple ugly months. Shit, I'm going through some shit. But, you feel me? You gotta go through some couple ugly months to save up some money, you feel me, to get what you need. And you gotta stop looking at shit like, and this is just on a real woman mindset frame or whatever. Sometimes you gotta let that fast money shit go, and you gotta go and get that check, and you gotta save that money, and you gotta sacrifice a lot. You feel me? And I ain't saying fast money ain't the way, cause it is. It ain't got motherfuckers for it. Hey, do what you do. But at the same time, when you get caught up in that shit, and you get a record, and you got kids, my nigga, it be hard to bounce back from that shit. You feel me? Like just on a real woman type shit. Like I done seen motherfuckers that, didn't have kids, and they kids in school now, and they kids want to go to college and shit like that. And sometimes it be like you can't provide because you ain't never had that good credit. You ain't never had that good record to help them get that loan that they need to go to college. You feel me? Or sometimes you got the money for that house, but nigga, look at who you are though. They don't want to give it to you because your record's so fucking long. And sometimes we gotta think like that. We living in a world where these motherfuckers, they looking at us and they already prejudging us. So when they do that background check and that motherfucker long as shit, that makes shit even worse. So sometimes you gotta put that shit down and you gotta say, you know what? I'ma sacrifice this shit right here. Because in the end, if you got kids, my nigga, you really gotta let that shit the fuck go. Because you already know that shit gonna lead you 2 places, dead or in jail. So sometimes you really gotta let that shit the fuck go. And you just gotta say, you know what? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna sacrifice what I gotta sacrifice to get what I gotta get. Because that shit's gonna be sweet than a motherfucker. Like, it's so beautiful when I see black people buying homes. That shit is so fucking beautiful, bitch. I can't wait till my motherfucking credit score get to where it needs to be. And I love when I see my peers say shit like, oh, my credit score going up. My credit score going up. Or I just bought this car. You feel me? Like, I worked hard to save up this money, nigga. It be like, that's dedication. That's hard work. You feel me? That's what we need to show these people. You feel me? And not just black people. I mean, every fucking minority. Show them that we can really work hard for this shit and really get it and really be about it. Like, that shit is really fucking beautiful. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. But like, yeah, sometimes you gotta just let childish mindsets go just to be the person you want to be. Because I done heard a lot of hood niggas say shit like, sis, it's beautiful that, you feel me, you can do this shit by yourself and, you feel me, not be tempted by a lot of the shit around you. Yeah, it is. It's hard as fuck though. I be tempted like a motherfucker. You know how easy it is right now? Never mind, because that's a whole nother discussion. That's my past. We ain't knowing that right now. But like, I know, you see it all over the internet. You see videos of motherfuckers that just got out of jail that are trying to go to school because they had to let that childish mindset go, to achieve a higher goal. So sometimes we just gotta really just let everything go, let the whole mindset go, and just come in new, and just be okay with saying, I want to be a different me. I want to be a better me. I want to be a better mother. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better brother, better sister, better uncle, better auntie, better dad. Like I said that. Like just all around. Like I want to be a better me. And you just gotta go for that shit. Let that fear go. If you want to be a rapper and deep down in your heart that that's what the fuck you want to do, and you just ain't figured out why you ain't made it, that means you're not grinding hard enough. So you need to let that fear go, my nigga. You need to get in that studio. You need to make that album. And you need to put that in that motherfucking packages and ship that bitch off to everywhere it gotta go. Pop up everywhere you need to be. Promote that motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or sometimes you gotta say, hey, you know what? I need to take my dream and look at it in a different, mindset. It's really all about how you're looking at things. I'm not saying don't chase your dreams. I'm saying go for your goals. Do all that. But let go of the mindset that you have to do it the same way that somebody else did. Let go of the mindset that you have to do it in the same time frame that somebody else did. Let go of the mindset that you need to hold on to certain memories because they remind you of a peaceful time. No, let go of certain shit. Let go of certain shit. Like, and I say that because a lot of females, we like to hold on to a lot of shit. Sorry, my kids were up. But I forgot where I was at. But anyway, like you just females hold on to certain memories, like they hold on to cars and pictures and shit like that. Sometimes you have to let that stuff go. And I say that because you won't realize how much of a dead weight it is to tote around that stuff, or to keep that stuff around. You don't realize how much of a space is taken up. So if you broke up with that nigga and you still sleeping on that couch, and you still sleeping in that bed and on them blankets, and let that shit go. Sometimes that shit, it just holds energy, and it's like that shit is kind of toxic, So it's okay to say, I'm gonna let go of these covers, and I'm gonna let go of this couch, and I'm gonna let go of this rug, or this painting, or these shirts, and or I'm gonna let go, because I know a lot of bitches be putting on certain clothes and be like, this the dress that I had on the first time me and Ricky went out. And then to be like, why you still got that, sis? Because your ass look cute in it? Go buy you another dress. Go buy you another dress. And this message is to the few women out there that dead ass are like everyday women and don't go out and shop like that. So they just, keep their clothes, and it be like, bitch, you done been through relationship, and some of these outfits are from certain of those relationships. Like, let that shit the fuck go, bitch, because you carrying around that energy, and that's all the shit is not working out. Like, let it the fuck go. Like, sis, I'm not even gonna say that because that was just total, just I'm sorry, y'all. To know me is to love me. I have jokes, and I will always and forever crack a joke or 10. And I was finna crack a joke, but I had to be like, nah, bitch, stay on topic, stay on topic. But yeah, like even with dudes, like sometimes, yeah, I gotta let go certain fragrances. You know, like stop wearing that cologne that she bought you when you with your new girl. Like let that shit go. Find you a new cologne. For real. You know, like stop putting all your bitches in them same damn boxes when they come over to visit. Like, bruh, let them damn draws go and find you one girl. Cause them draws is got a thotty spirit on them, and every time they get in your motherfucking bed with it, nah. And that should be transferred from bitch to bitch to bitch. And that t-shirt too, nah, throw that shit the fuck away. Y'all niggas in these whole clothes, like let that shit the fuck go. But no, for real though, like it's okay to want to change. It's okay, like to say I'm scared, I'm afraid, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's okay to say, fellas, you know, like I honestly want to be in a relationship and I want to do right by this girl. It's okay to say that. Like that's kind of the thing, you know, black love or love in general. Because a lot of y'all be, and this goes to women too, a lot of y'all be walking around here with that mommy and daddy hurt. You know, your daddy did your mama trifling and shit, and you saw that shit as a kid, and you won't let no man disrespect your mama, but you quick to just disrespect the hoe. Like, you need to let go of that daddy hurt. Go talk to your dad, tell him how you feel about that shit, and let that shit go. And stop doing these women wrong. Stop going out here and having babies by these bitches and promising for them forever, and then sitting back and wondering, damn, why I can't find a girl? You know, why I can't find a bitch to love me and treat me right? Nigga, it's because you play too fucking much. Like, let that shit go. Let that mindset that you got go. Like, for real, stop playing. You want to be happy as fuck, and you're holding yourself back from being loved because you're afraid to love somebody because you didn't see that growing up your household the right way. It's okay to love somebody. It is. It's okay to say I want to love my baby mama. I really do. It's okay to say I fucked up and I broke her heart. You know, don't get me wrong. If she don't want you back, then you gotta understand that she's over her hurt, that her mom and daddy pain, you know, or maybe she never had none, you know, and she's not gonna deal with it, and she didn't have time to sit here and wait for you to grow up. But it's okay to say, you know what, I'm ready to grow up. My partner's probably ain't ready to grow up, but I'm ready to grow up. And with that being said, it's okay to let them childish ass partners go and go and find you some niggas out there that you wanna be like and kick it with them. Like, my nigga, birds of a feather really do flock together. Like, I don't see too many broke niggas hanging with rich niggas. I don't see too many married couples hanging out with single people. You know, like, I don't see too many, I really don't see too many black entrepreneurs with broke people either. So, no tea, no shade, because, bitch, I fall in that boat, too. Like, maybe I need to check my Rolodex. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, sometimes you have to just say, I'm going to deal with my problems and my issues because I'm too old for this shit and I'm tired of this shit and I want to be a better me, my nigga. Like, I'm tired of being a goofball. Like, my nigga, it's all right. It's okay to say, I'm tired of doing niggas scandalous because my daddy did, my mama scandalous. You feel me? Or it's okay to say, I'm tired of doing niggas scandalous because my first love broke my heart. You know, or my best friend did me shady, so now I just feel like bitches is hella shady and now I'm out here fucking on everybody. Like, as a female, it's okay to say, you know what, I'm over this shit. Like, I'm over being petty, I'm over being childish, I'm over fucking on niggas, and I just want to be loved. Like, it's okay to say that, because sometimes we feel like it's corny or it's hella boosty to say, damn, I really want to be a mother. Damn, I really want to be somebody's wife. Like, no, it's okay to say that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do. And I'm saying all of this to say it's okay to be you, but you have to let all of that shit go in order for you to be you. Sometimes you gotta jump off that motherfucking cliff with no parachute, bitch, and don't worry about shit. Just know that when you hit the water, you gonna swim. Like, sometimes you gotta do it. Like, dead ass. I can tell y'all stories about me and people I know all fucking day, but at the end of the day, them is just stories of shit that I've heard. Shit that I've been through. Y'all done been through the same shit too. Y'all done seen it, y'all done heard it. So stop feeling like, oh, I'ma change tomorrow. Y'all have also heard the fucking saying that tomorrow's not promised, right? Change today. Like, promise yourself today, like, you know what? I'm going to start today. I'm going to be a better me today. Like, sometimes it's okay to say, bitch, I'm tired of going outside to the club. I want to sit in the house with my nigga and do right by him and my kids. Sometimes it's okay to say, I'm tired of being with my nigga. I want to go chill at the house with my mama and my brothers and my sisters. It's okay to say, I want family time. It's okay to say, I want to dead the family issues that we got, and I want us to start anew, and I want us all to come together and be loved. It's okay to say that. It's okay to tell your kids, hey, I fucked up, I did something wrong, I apologize, let's start anew. It's okay. I'm not saying that if you do these things that it's going to come into it's going to be an outcome where it's going to be all peaceful. No. That don't mean that you got to change who you are. That does not mean that you have to change what you want to do. Just because other people want to react in a negative way or disapproving way does not mean that you ever have to say, you know what, I'm going to change my goal and not do that. No, it's okay to say, you can have your opinion. I'm going to have my opinion. I'm going to still go and do what I got to do. You know, but in all of this, you also have to be very, very aware of this is all like a soul searching journey. If you are saying to yourself, I want to let go of my fears and go for my goals, I want to let go and I want to change my body and, you know, be healthy, or I want to go out and get plastic surgery for whatever reason, you know, and I said for whatever reason because it may be for whatever reason. Or I want to go and travel the fucking world. Like, whatever the fuck you want to do, it's okay to say that. But you have to understand, sometimes you have to let go of your fears. You have to understand you may have to check yourself through this journey. You know, and that may be sometimes saying, you know what, don't take that advice because that advice is not what you want to do. And not in the sense of you're going to always be right, but in the sense of sometimes some people will say that they have your best interest at heart, and it's really not your best interest. You get it? You know, so it's like you have to always watch that and check that. And you have to trust that, you know, God, you know, or whoever you pray to is going to have your back. Because this is all, like I said, it's going to be a soul searching journey, because you're going to find out things about yourself that you did not know. You're going to grow a lot. You know, you've seen like Left Eye say this type of stuff, you know, like when you do this shit, like you really do find out a lot about yourself. So sometimes you have to check yourself and just be like, you know, stop, you're being scared, don't be fearful. or stop, you're overthinking it. Just relax, calm down, everything's gonna be okay. Or stop, you are making the right decisions, just go forth with it, um, it's gonna be a lot, but you have to be open to the idea of checking yourself. You have to be open to the idea of checking others and not being confrontational, because, like I said, that energy, that shit transfers. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You know, like I was telling my friend the other night, like I'm getting to the point where I'm 26. Me personally, I feel like I'm pushing 30, 33 maybe. And I just want to be a mother. Like, I'm just at a point where it's like, I honestly wouldn't mind a motherfucker saying, hey, let's work together. Let's be in a partnership or relationship, and I will take care of the bills, and I will work if you can take care of the home shit and everything that comes to. And that means cleaning the house from top to bottom, making sure that we got breakfast, dinner, and lunch, making sure the clothes are washed, making sure, that the bills are situated and the kids' after school programs are situated and they're picked up and dropped off when they need to be, and I'm not, saying this and it just being like, bitch, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, I'm not opposed to that at this point in my life. Like, the old me was like, nah, I need to go out and grind and hustle and work and bust my ass. And I'm not saying that that's not a bad thing, because even still, I would be like, well, I got to pick up a hobby or something. Hence these videos. To bring in some funds of my own, because I just don't sit on my ass. But I'm just saying, I would not be opposed to spending most of my days at home, at the house, being a mother or a partner or a wife, whatever. I'm somebody's wife right now and I don't want to be. But that's a different situation. But like when you get older, your views and shit, they just change. Like, I know a lot of girls my age now, they be feeling the same way. Like, I just want to sit in the house with my man and just chill. I just want to, travel the world and, you feel me, accomplish our goals. You feel me, like that? Like, and for me, I'm not saying, let me just clear this up. Because I don't want nobody to saying, oh, bitch, you a bump. Like, I'm not saying that I don't want to work. I do want to work. In the traditional sense of a 9 to 5, I'm over that shit. It's at this point in life, you get to the point where you realize employers don't care for you anymore. And that shit starts becoming depressing. And it'd be like, why am I working for y'all when I can go and find my passion and my dream and figure out how that can work around me being there for my kids more, and I'm just at that point in my life, like I'm at my point where I'm ready to be my own CEO. So that's just what it is. And at the same time, I still want to be here for my kids, very much so. I'm already in a situation where I hurt myself at my job, and exactly, so it's like, I don't want that no more. I want to be my own boss. I want to take care of my own problems. I want to have everything fixed within a day or two, a week or two. I don't want to have to, so like, it comes to a point where, I'm just saying, in your life where you just have to really wake up and say, I'm tired of, being a nurse. Like, I want to be my own doctor, shit, and sis, you got to go out there and say, I'm going to get this shit all that I can give it, but I'm finna work towards getting my own, practice. Stop feeling like everybody has to be an Instagram model. Everybody has to be a hairdresser. Sometimes you know how to do hair, but that's not your passion. It's not your goal. Sometimes, my nigga, you know how to rap, but that's not your passion. That's really not your goal. You may have a totally different passion, a totally different goal, but you just may be afraid to go for it because you feel like it's not the thing. Let that shit go. Let that fear the fuck go. Go for what is your passion and your goal. If your passion and your goal is being a nurse, take that shit a step further. Try to be the fucking the manager, the head. Like, and I'm not saying that that's your passion isn't it, but I'm just saying be the best at that. Be the best you can be at that. You feel me? If you want to make sure you touch people, make sure you touch them. Make sure you doing your best at that. You feel me? Don't just stop right there. Be the best. If your goal is to be a doctor and you want to be a doctor, you want to go out here and help all these people out here, make that your goal. And then make it your goal to get your own practice. If you want to go out here and save animals, go out here and save animals. Make that your practice. Travel around the world and save animals or something. If your goal is children, go out here and open up a daycare. Stop babysitting your niece and your nephew. Stop watching, you feel me, your cousins. Go out here and open up a daycare. You feel me? Be the best at what you want to be. If your talent is doing hair and doing nails, okay, work at being the best at doing hair and nails. You feel me? Like, live your dream. And don't be discouraged by motherfuckers out here doing the same thing you're doing. Okay, everybody does things differently. Do that shit in your own way. Let that fear go. Let that doubt go. You feel me? Let those haters go. If a motherfucker is in your ear telling you, bro, you can't do that, you might as well keep doing this. Let that shit go. No, let that shit go. That should be going for relationships too. If your partner is in your ear, boy, let me not say that. Because sometimes we be thinking bitches be hating on us and they really be telling us the truth. So you gotta check that information. Check that shit. But, you know, like, don't let nobody tell you can't be the best at you. Like, I be seeing people that I went to school with and their growth with their hair. Sometimes I be like, that girl is growing. Like, you know, and I love seeing black women, you know, go. I be like, bitch, she gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I went to school with her. Or, yeah, I know her. Or, like, I get happy doing that. That makes me happy. You feel me? So it's like, go out and be you. Like, at the end of the episode of Insecure, Issa ended up quitting her job. Like, sometimes you gotta let that shit go. You gotta just let that shit the fuck go and just give it your all and just go for the goal. Nigga, if you know how to work on cars, go open up you a shop. Stop playing. Get with your partner and tell him, hey, I know how to work on cars. You know how to work on cars, my nigga. Let's go half on the shop. If y'all niggas know how to smoke weed and roll up blunts, stop playing. Tell your partner, hey, let's open up a dispensary. Stop playing. Stop playing. Be the best at what you can be. My nigga, if you out here selling pills and shit like that, I'm just be real with you. Go get you a trade and become a damn pharmacist. Be the best at what you can be. Be licensed. Be the best. But I'm just saying, you know, like, it's okay to be you. You know, don't let nothing stop you from being you. Like, it may seem like I don't know what I'm doing, like where I'm going with this, like, so